All right, January is National Clean Out Your Closets Month. Andrea Wolf with Organized Detroit is here with some simple steps you can take to stay and get organized. I love this. This is like the best, and it feels so good. So you're gonna tell us where to begin, because it can be a bit overwhelming, right?
Well, yeah, and I think that first and foremost, especially with the new year, everybody says they want to get organized.
Of course we do.
And I think there's a difference between organizing and decluttering.
And the first thing I asked you about Marie Kondo, because that's what I do. I just threw out everything, and then
And to me, I think that you have to. Everything today is about starting small. So one thing I really try to encourage people, rather than saying I'm going to start the new year and tackle a big basement, everything today is about starting with a small space that can be done fairly quickly. You know, like even like this morning, I did my sock drawer just as I was getting dressed.
Okay,
you know?
so we have some examples here, because this is really good to help with the visuals. Socks right here. We've got some different containers. How do you know what to use and where?
Well, I think first and foremost, don't buy before you know what you're buying for.
Okay.
And the other thing is when you are buying something, get something that's versatile. So like, for example, I have here plastic bins that are used, whether it be for purses in a closet, batteries, bread, water bottles. So these things are things that I use with my clients all the time, that when I realize I don't need it in one space or I have to steal it, it can be used someplace else, because it can be a large investment. That is something that, you know, we want to be conscious of.
But then you think, I'm decluttering, I can spend all this money on it, and then we were saying it just becomes more clutter.
It becomes more clutter. The other thing is that I think it's really important is before you go buy, purge. My big thing is there is the difference between decluttering and purging, and I think getting comfortable purging is first and foremost. I think it's really important to know what you're buying for, because you don't want to organize the stuff that you don't need to keep.
Okay, well, tell us a good spot to begin. You said small spaces.
Yeah, so I think over the holidays we may have messed up junk drawers, medicine cabinets. For me, pantry was a big one. You know, you're pulling a bunch of stuff. We have kids over.
Is not perfect.
Yeah, you know what? This is the thing. Houses they might have a blueprint to come back to being organized, but for me, the important thing with my clients is give them the blueprint, so when it does get messy, they can put it back together.
There's a spot to put it back. It's not just, I have stuff that I have to clean up.
Yes.
That is so huge.
Yes.
So here's some stuff with some drawers, and this is always, because I feel like this throughout the year, you know, you just sometimes throw the socks in, the tank tops.
So there's all sorts of stuff that you can do. You can do stuff like this with the socks and sports bras and stuff like that, and belts. But you can also use drawer dividers, because
I need to talk to you about these.
Yeah, so these are spring-loaded drawer dividers.
Okay.
They come in all different sizes. We use these in the kitchen. That one's more for a kitchen drawer for utensils, but even in shallow drawers. And the nice thing about this is it doesn't have to be, you can set it how you want it. So it can be for socks, it can be for kitchen utensils. Again, it's all about buying things that can be used in other areas.
And if you're starting out, you said sometimes this could be an easier way to do that, right?
Yes, I do believe that, because at least most of the time when I do somebody's closet, I don't need the perfect amount of space for equal amount of space. Exactly.
Right?
So I can kind of adjust these as is. Another thing that I think is really something that's useful, people may have traveled over the holidays. Don't be so quick to put away your traveling cubes that they may have packed in, because I use these with my clients for like undergarments that get real slippery or workout, and I'll use these, put a label on them, put them in the drawer. That way they kind of have a designated spot.
So that's kind of looking messy, right?
Exactly.
Okay, where else can we get more information? Because I could talk to you all day.
Absolutely. We Organized Detroit is the name of the company. I have a website. You can gives my contact information, Andrea Goldman Wolf. Oh my God, that was my maiden name. Andrea Goldman Wolf. And yeah, look me up, and I'm happy to chat with people.
Because this is something people just need help on sometimes. But really good ideas. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Kev, when it gets cold and it's winter, we all have the